Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and you're watching Step Ladder, and in this video I will be teaching you the chemical reactions and equations that we are watching the part 3 of this series from your NCERT class 10 CBSE, from your chemistry part of your chapter 1 from your science textbook of class 10th. And I hope that you all are doing fine and good, and if you are not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe my channel right now, because you're gonna get amazing contents and useful and informative videos and also interesting videos that I will be uploading in my YouTube channel. So please subscribe my channel right now. Okay guys, without much delay, let's start our today's session. So guys, in this video we will be learning about the types of chemical reactions and about the combination reaction, that is your first type of reaction given in your NCERT textbook. Okay guys, so there are 5 basic types of chemical reaction. So how many types of chemical reactions are there? 5 basic types of chemical reactions are there, which is given in your textbook. Okay, so the first reaction is your combination reaction, which is also called as your synthesis or composition reaction. So the another names for combination reaction is your synthesis and composition reaction. The second one is your decomposition reaction, and the third one is your displacement reaction, which is called as your single displacement reaction or single replacement reaction. So both the names for this reaction are correct. So these are the other names for this displacement reaction. The fourth one is your double displacement reaction, which we often call as DD reaction, and the another name for this double displacement reaction is your metathesis reaction. So guys, remember the other names for the basic types of chemical reactions, because these questions are often asked in your board examinations, so you can just have a look on these types of questions. And the last one is your redox reaction, which is given as reduction and oxidation in your NCERT textbook. Okay guys, so these are the 5 basic types of chemical reactions, and in this video, in this whole session, we are going to learn about the first reaction, that is your combination reaction, which is also known as synthesis or composition reaction. So let us see what is the actual definition or what we understand by the combination reaction. So from this word combination itself, you can understand that it is nothing but it's the combination of particles. It is the combination of substance. We are combining something. Basically, we are just combining substance to get a new substance or a product. So that is only your combination reaction is all about. So let's see the actual definition for your combination reaction. When two or more substances combine together to form a single substance or product, so this is known as your combination reaction, and it is also called as synthesis reaction, and also it is also called as your composition reaction. So remember the names that we refer for your combination reaction. So remember that in your combination reaction, only a single product is formed. So that is very important. Not more than one product is formed. Only a single substance or product is formed as your end result. So here you can see that there is synthesis reaction. So here you can observe that A plus B will give you AB, that is your product, and A and B are your reactants. So this is your synthesis reaction, that is your combination reaction. So let's see some examples for your combination reaction. So here you can see the burning of coal, formation of water. So here you can observe there is some difference in this equations, all those chemical equations. You can see that C, that is your carbon plus oxygen, will give you carbon dioxide. So here you can observe something is common in this whole in all the 3 chemical equations. I guess you all can find it out. Yeah, it is nothing but we combine elements together. Here you can see that carbon is an element. We are combining it with oxygen, so that is also an element. And secondly, in the second equation you can see that H2O, hydrogen is also an element, so we are combining hydrogen with oxygen to get water, that is 2H2O. And lastly we have Fe plus S, that is your iron is your element, and S, that is sulfur, that is also an element. So we are basically combining the elements together to get the product in your combination reaction. This is your first case. And in the second case it can be between two compounds. It means that we are combining two compounds together to get a new product. So that's basically of higher molecular mass. So the product, remember that when you're combining two things together, the end product will be basically of a higher molecular mass. So the mass will be higher than compared to the reactant side. So let's see the example. So here you can see NH3, which is a compound. We are combining this compound with HCl, that is your hydrogen chloride, to get a new substance, that is your ammonium chloride. So this is an example. And the second example, so here also we are combining two compounds together to get a product. So you can see here CaO, that is your calcium oxide, plus CO2, that is your carbon dioxide. So we are combining these two compounds together to get a new product. So we are getting a single product. Remember that in combination reaction we get a single product, not more than one product, and that's the reason we call it as combination reaction. So the end product here is CaCO3, that is your calcium carbonate. Now let's see the case 3. So the case 3 can be between an element and a compound. So we are combining element and compound to get a product. For example, 2CO plus O2 will give you 2CO2, that is your carbon dioxide. And secondly, you have the example 2SO2 plus O2 will give you 2SO3, that is your sulfur trioxide. And CO2 plus C will give you 2CO, that is your carbon monoxide. And the last example is 2NO plus O2 will give you 2NO2. So these are the examples between an element and a compound. So here also you can observe that only a single product is formed in your combination reaction. So let's see an activity here, which is already given in your NCERT textbook, that is activity 1.4. I'm going to explain this activity for your combination reaction. So to perform or to do this activity, the required materials are a beaker, some amount of water, and some amount of calcium oxide or quicklime. So the steps involved to perform this activity are: first, take a small amount of calcium oxide or quicklime in a beaker. So you should add calcium oxide or quicklime to a beaker, and secondly, slowly add water to this. So secondly, what you should do is you should add water to that beaker in which already you have added the calcium oxide or quicklime. Thirdly, what you should do is touch the beaker as shown in fig 1.3. So you are going to touch and feel whether there is a change in the temperature or not. So here you can see that formation of slaked lime by the reaction of calcium oxide with water takes place. So this is the formation of your slaked lime. Calcium oxide reacts vigorously with water to produce slaked lime, that is your calcium hydroxide is called as your slaked lime, releasing a large amount of heat. So here you can see that large amount of heat is released, heat is evolved. So here you can see that this is an exothermic reaction. So combination reaction is basically an exothermic reaction. So from the word exothermic itself, you can understand that exo means outside and thermic means heat. So heat is evolved or released outside. So that is the meaning here. So remember that combination reaction is your exothermic reaction. Exothermic means that in a reaction when heat is released out. Okay, so heat is produced here. So you can see the equation CaO, that is your quicklime, plus H2O will give you CaOH2, that is your slaked lime, and this CaOH2 is your aqueous solution. So let's see some fact check here. A solution of slaked lime produced by the reaction 1.13 is used for whitewashing. So you can see the uses of slaked lime here, that is your calcium hydroxide is your slaked lime, which we use for whitewashing the walls. This calcium hydroxide reacts slowly with the carbon dioxide in the air. So the calcium hydroxide reacts slowly with your carbon dioxide that is present in your air to form a thin layer of calcium carbonate on the walls. Calcium carbonate is formed after 2 to 3 days of whitewashing and gives a shiny finish to the walls. So calcium carbonate is formed after 2 to 3 days of whitewashing the walls, and it gives you a shiny finish to the walls. Okay, and the formula for marble, that is the chemical formula for marble, is CaCO3, that is your calcium carbonate. So that is the chemical formula for marble, that is CaCO3. So here you can see the equation CaOH2, that is your aqueous solution, plus carbon dioxide, that is your gas, will give you CaCO3 solid plus H2O liquid. So here water is released here. So on the reactant side, it is calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide will give you calcium carbonate plus water. So this is the whole equation. So now, as I have already told about exothermic reaction, so there is a definition I have given here. You can just have a glance on the definition. Exothermic reaction: heat is evolved in combination reaction. Remember that if a question is asked what type of reaction is your combination reaction, then it is exothermic. It is not endothermic. Endothermic means, endo means inside and thermic means heat. So heat is not evolved, so that is endothermic. And exothermic means, exo in the sense outside and thermic means heat, so heat is released, and endothermic means heat is observed. Okay, so that is the difference between exothermic and endothermic reaction, and basically your combination reaction is exothermic reaction. And there is a property for your combination reaction, that is combustion. So combustion is basically, it is a combustion reaction where heat gets produced when substance burn in the presence of oxygen. So when you're burning a substance in the presence of oxygen, heat will be produced, right? Heat will be released. So that is known as your combustion. That is known as your combustion reaction. For example, when your magnesium ribbon gets burnt in the presence of air. So this is the example: burning of coal, burning of your magnesium ribbon. So let me take the burning of magnesium ribbon as the example, that is Mg plus O2 will give me magnesium oxide. So here you can observe that there will be a dazzling flame that will get released, and at last the end product is formed, that is your white powder, that is your magnesium oxide. So that dazzling flame is nothing but your heat, and that is your combustion, and this is your combustion reaction. And this combustion reaction is a type, it is a property of your combination reaction. So combination reaction can be combustion reaction, and it can be exothermic also. So these are the two properties of your combination reaction, and the two names that we refer for combination reaction are synthesis reaction and composition reaction. So guys, that's it for today, and I hope that you all understood the whole session very well, and this video was super informative and useful for you. If so, please give this video a thumbs up, and you can even share with your friends so that they can also understand more about the chemical reactions and equations. And if you have any doubts regarding this video, or if you want to suggest something regarding this video, then please comment it in the comment section, and I will try to revert all them back, and I will try to clarify all your doubts. And guys, please do not forget to click the bell icon given below to get all kinds of notifications from my YouTube channel. And please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, because I will be uploading amazing contents. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe, so that you will receive all the informative, interesting, useful and amazing contents and videos and notifications from my YouTube channel that I will be uploading in it. Okay guys, meet you all in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care, stay tuned. And before that, I have something for you. That is, I have 2 questions for you. And these 2 questions are really very simple. If you can solve this question, it means that you have understood this whole session very well. And if you are solving this question, then please comment this question in the comment section, so that I will check all your answers and I'll try to revert them back. So okay guys, please like the video, share the video and comment in the comment section. And please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay guys, meet you all in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care, stay tuned.